glitching their code, a way to rebel. With T2 Linux, I'll rewrite their law. I'm the ghost in the wire, I'll make them fall. I'm the ghost in the wire, slipping through the cracks, hacking their mainframe.
Rewriting the rules of open source with AI vibe coding day and night here, soon nearly 24/7 and soon all-nighter. Cheers, welcome everyone. The audience is spectators. Anyway, already fans and friends of this already on Discord. Where's progress? You said yes here. First had to bring my kid to bed. It's things I cannot stray. 21:30 is kids story reading bedtime. So here continue, right? So conversation compacted, not really sure. Somehow it wanted to do that, not really sure why it did. Trap. Why does it sometimes I all I did was Claude resume, and it's like want to continue, yes, and then it's like it auto compacted that. I'm not sure why it did that. Not sure what precisely. Oh shit, current session or 20% just from resuming and compacting. Oh damn it. It's like some of this token usage is a bit of a scam. Anyway, so can we like continue, because we had here Fable is until July. You can July. What do I mean? What July was it not 8th previously? July 7th until. So like, do Americans, do English people, when they say until, do they literally mean tomorrow? Anyway, continue. Let's go. Leavening. What means leavening? Levitating. Welcome. Also, it's still warmish. Things, did it boot? Guten Abend and cheers. Not bad. Wine tasting here with CEO things, afterwork things, token Mac thing. Let's go. Just ask Discord after joining the Discord and buying a membership yesterday. Just ask on. Happy to. Thank you for the support. That is amazing. Yeah, somehow, I mean, this is a little bit. All I did was Claude resume. So I even checked. I had here 0% this session. That's a little bit weird. You are continue 20%. 2%. Reticulating splines. Anyway, what means? I mean, this is a little bit because like, what does leavening mean? Like levitating, and like this is a little bit fuzzy here. So the whole thing feels a little. Yeah. Anyway, did it boot? All I did was it didn't. I guess start the system. So that's the SGO2. Let's continue to compacting happenings after a few different situations, but ultimately based on how long large the context is currently, it can only grow so large, and then it needs to be compacting to summarize for future work. Okay, sounds like it's standard procedure then. Hit shift things, or what? Where are we here? What was it? Shift tab, right? For auto mode on evening. So I hope it continues. No working on the mode setting requires why is this here with so many M's and why is this here so strange? Let me look at why is this here so strange? Maybe some screen resizing thing. Those just random words. I think those are just random words. Yes, I know it's random words. I understood this. This is basically like this Google. What was it called? Google. This is startup. This daily or weekly Google thing there of just that enticing people to go to Google and see what the daily Google is. Web coding thing therapy was yes. Just so don't wonder tomorrow why Fable. Just so we yes. So it's doing things here. Also it's warmish. Then Yeah, the Brave New World CEO sipping their drugs live on stream while the clanker is clanking. Pipmod stream are working on self things. Happy to hear that. So it's doing edits. I would hope this is not the right login. We need this login. Serve T2. Actually, we have this here of crime. Didn't do yet something. Okay, it's probably it's scratch pet serve. Is this even the right directory? Is it not that one? 4.3. Oh, maybe not. Oh, which one was I? 16.27. Sounds about right. Somehow it's displaying here things. Okay, it's grabbing. No, I'll implement. Okay. Okay, fine. Now it's implementing. Yeah, Brave New World, right? Graphics, game stuff here. You're becoming just like Tokyo Spliff. Who's Tokyo Spliff? Just like, is that a compliment or Tokyo Spliff? Come like graphic gaming stuff here. Well, that's only a matter of time, right? That looks good though. At least the thumbnails. So, evening, almost done thinking with medium efforts. I have the suspicion this will be expensive. Linux FB is already in crime things. Layout heuristics backend. Current 30, so it's another 10% gone. Let me check. So, Claude, what was the name? Fable access things. I know there was a link. Redeploying. We will re-enable things, stuff. Promotional access things after. So. WSL containers are going to be funded by Docker stock. We don't buy stock here. X11 Quake on SGI, yes, soon. Maybe tomorrow. What's new on Claude Sonnet 5? Why is that Claude tag things? Ah, we need to click here, don't... What? It's also not... After July Claude, so after July 7th. So that means from AIDS is no longer included in your plan's weekly usage. That's good that we do a AI all-nighter here. Or at least late evening, midnight thing. Can you keep using things through usage crutch, which lets you pay for usage beyond what you plan and creates too cynical? Read first. Catch up, we will. When OpenAI catch up, we will restore. In other words, we're saying we now have a monopoly and we'll take all your money. Thank goodness we still can program. Compliment Tokyo Spliff, one of the most correct game devs I've seen. That's amazing. I didn't see them yet. I know a lot of things, but didn't see that yet. Tokyo Spliff. The thumbnails look good. Way better than mine. Things. Oh, that's not that many views. That's few views for good-looking thumbnails. Anyway, we will do gaming things. What's the current status goal? The goal is to let Claude, more wipe code here things, initial video mode. So the last days we tried out this wipe coding thing to understand what people are talking about. Should be enough. Yeah, that's so true. Opus 4.8. I mean, we will continue maxing. We will continue bankrupting Anthropic by maxing out our token, maxing our $20 promotional thing here. Maybe I should resubscribe for maybe I should pay for a year and make it even cheaper and token max this shit out of until their data center is burning, man. So yeah, the last days we did here on our Linux distribution. So we do multiple things. We do 25 over 20. We soon do 30 years of Linux. Thank goodness I'm still 29. And extract all the Claude juice. Yes, extract, squeeze the AI, grab them at the, squeeze the AI balls. And so we, the last days, so that's what we do for 30 years already. And the last days we already did some things, do we need to, I feel like we need to do PS3. So I'm not the super most in the mood for PS3. The last days we did already graphic driver things here for Vitex. That's yes, old shit. The hottest stuff from 1994 that we didn't have an X driver for in forever. And as you can see here, we actually successfully wiped virus, but we was beauty, right? I don't understand why people bring this to E-Ways. Look at this gorgeous, when IBM was still great, in 1994, 1993, week 14. Although maybe that is old stock. Maybe is there a date code on the main chip? Anyway, I put the card already. I think I put the card already back in my archive storage. Yeah, wipe code. It started like this. That's a graphic driver. You totally see that, right? Over. I mean, that's probably frame buffer 2. This was probably software and hardware isolated stuff of wipe coding a graphic driver. It looked interesting. Open has been offering usage refreshes. Make sure has been offering usage refreshes, and I make sure I use everyone. What precisely do you mean with it? To make sure you don't activate the API, burns money absolutely fast after. Yeah. This is super. It's a bit annoying that it's constantly. That is true. Updating the memory file with mode setting design. Memory file. Writing one memory. No. Oh, shit. Like that. Yes. Don't want to upgrade man. Pause things. Didn't man login interrupted. Go. So another 11. There's somehow, maybe because Fable, so somehow this is a little bit bizarre. This Opus, was it Opus, right? Sonnet Opus? With Opus, we used way more money. With Opus and 44% usage, we would have been already at $50. So somehow with Opus, for me, I don't know if it's time dependent or whatever. We usually burned 100 virtual API dollars in. I mean, you said you patched RTK. Aren't already using it? No, I didn't. Yeah. Caveman would also Caveman. I don't know. Yeah, we should. What is it? Did it do? Ah, damn! Did it do that? No, I need to. Did I press? Mode setting is not implemented. Server bulls warning free. Summary of what changed. Crime, dev things, initial things. Okay, I guess time to test. SCP here. Yes, I should have, but yeah. Trap, what do you mean with OpenAI? Oh, OpenAI has been offering usage refreshes. So you're saying when you use OpenAI as a... I hate fixing graphic drivers on malfunctioning display. The artifacts were blinding. I don't what? You were fixing graphic drivers on malfunctioning 100. For what precisely do you mean? That sounds interesting. Is that one here, right? So here, things. Is this one? No, why take? Why do we not have Ethernet here? Or did Ethernet fail? Why is this so slow? Hello? Something is slow. Why is it slow? Oh, maybe I know why. Maybe probably my RAID array had to. Maybe the RAID drives probably had to spin up because it's NFS root. Legion Lenovo trying to install Kali and driver got corrupted. Oh, that sounds like fun. So, great. So the question is, and the more you shall subscribe, the more we will. Okay, that doesn't. This does not change the mode, but this does not have mode setting. Did we do something wrong? At least the login ain't corrupted. Actually, I should have actually checked what resolution we were in. Okay, so git diff video mode setting without configurations runs in the mode GBFES program start things auto detect from modeless screen things. Build an X mode for FPDF GBE currently programmed to things. GBE tile things of stuff. Build the modeless things. Okay, so this thing here, it's not. The other, the not crime WS cons, that's NetBSD, as we based on the NetBSD things. Crime set mode things. The question is there a new mode setting file? Apparently not, huh? That didn't work for some reason. Oops. Is this the right? Okay, it should also be that one here. Is this the right one here? Things, crime is all looks like that. Yes, MD5 some deprecated. So it's F stuff. Just want to make sure that we use the right driver here. That should be in here. Yes, it's let's check that it rebuilds that. Does somehow not yet work? Does somehow not yet work. Recurring theme, everything the AI does not work on the first try. Is there boo? Why is there boo in there? Is it normal? Boo. Do we have that in the log? Almost a couple of streams doesn't he find the output of... initially it wasn't... I mean, there's not one cloud, right? There are different models. It depends on the models, depends on the input. Dude, why is it so hot? It's always this, yeah, I need to move. Outside it's 17 and here it's like... Maybe drinking wine doesn't help. So, does this driver have boo anywhere? Boo. Boo. Here is boo. Why does it print boo? Crime validated polypoint. Why the fuck does it print boo, or was it already in the NetBSD driver? Drawable window, polypoint boo. Maybe that's an issue. What is this mode building doing? Is there any other? Here it's building a mode. Virtual size is pitch. Oh, does it come up with this mode? Like maybe it really comes up with this mode. I should have checked. You know what? The reboot shouldn't take that long. Let's reboot. So usually I have a 1600W SW. So I have this precious SGI flat panel usually on this. Welcome in Germany. My place is hot as well. Yeah, outside it's cool. I mean, yeah, this is the Dachgeschosswohnung, right? It's Dachgeschossbüro, can't recommend. Context talking about caveman, I usually use things super simple, straightforward. What do you mean? Man, this high quality chime you all. Okay, let's assume that works correct. I don't know. Let's waste no time. I always want to take... Somehow I always want to... okay, oh holy shit. These Fable tokens run like nothing. Oof, maybe the stream is over in like... within a basement apartment. It's still incredible warm at the moment. This summer... It's not even summer heat. Interesting here. You can be sure my office attic here is verse 2 things. Let's hope our usage here is enough. Give RT Car and Caveman a shot. Maybe probably tomorrow, huh? Longer stream. Let's package this Caveman thing. Caveman, like this, right? Caveman, AI tool, GitHub over GitHub. Things, this one. Why use many tokens when exactly contemplating? Let's log into another machine, like this one. Oh, that's not the copy and paste I wanted. Actually, did we boot? Yes, we did boot. So what resolution does it come up with? Maybe that is the resolution. I have no idea. Oh, maybe it is the resolution. Oh, shit. It is. Oh, it is the resolution. I didn't expect this. My Octane boots at 12. So that's that's interesting. Didn't know that. But that's good to know. Use Ponytail. MCP, like, so you all you're telling me is okay, so that's the right resolution. Yay. I have the suspicion, man, why would he, I have the suspicion, or only 1%. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, shit. Damn it. Probably wasting tokens with accidentally pressing escape. Caveman, but Ponytail also got developed by a fellow German and is strong. The chime was what I needed to hear before going to sleep, I guess. If you say so. So, philosophizing things. It's getting tokens. Yay. Using Caveman and Claude. What is the other? Ponytail? Makes your agent life lazy, is saying you're deaf in the things. Caveman also should be things using MIC and Cloud Code right now. What the world has come to 10x engineering things. Why use oof. Cloud code things by talking like cavemen. Cuts talking like cavemen. Should stop checking the philosophy mode things. Program server starts auto-detect FB also and it's pro build standard exec validation media section mode line build and things. That's even something the old BSD driver didn't have. Thing. So Caveman, this somehow didn't build because it's modern code. So modern code never, modern packages never just. Maybe it's TypeScript or who knows what this stuff is. What is this stuff? Installers age. Oh, damn it. What does installers age do? TypeScript compilation. Use things. Installer shim. Oh, damn it. What does the heck does it do? exec node things, install things, npx acquire two things. If you inside repo clone, oh man. Probably tomorrow make shit build. If someone wants to make this a building package, then yeah, why didn't you just stuff that doesn't like install? Done. Runtime mode switching now go through the service full evaluation pipeline with the maximum frequency taken from Xorg. The driver builds warning free crime things. Did I even commit the last change? BD mode things. Yeah, I lost overview. Did I fix color things up? Oh shit, I think. I mean, it's not that much lost because basically modified things, readme. Things. So that's. Let's see. Too many systems. Where did I even? Hello? X34 bash? Where was even my. Huh? What have I done? Oh, I did rebooted. I rebooted that. It's where my. Secure shell went to. I'm eyeballing it mostly because it's late and stuff. We want to speed run this right. In general, that's not particular rocket science really. Where is my? Why does this not? Oh wait, what? That is the wrong IP. Okay, let's see what happens. It's way too hot here, man. AI find me, ah man, AI find me a place that's not so freaking hot. Not external, I wanted Xrender. Does it offer, doesn't work. Did we not copy that? Did we not copy that? Thought we copied that, we should actually use Erzing. Team, did we copy that? Oh, maybe because we don't specify a higher mode in, so we don't need this here really. Let's move that here. Clock range 220 megahertz. Using default things 70 hertz, 48 kilohertz. Insufficient what? Memory? Memory, insufficient memory? Do all modes get rejected with insufficient memory? 5-6 tiles plus staging buffer. Adding the current mode. Mode pool is empty. Somehow, if the AI is really bad at really thinking, I mean, surprise. Probably use both, yes. Came here, hallucination and magic bites, yes. Planning to black box. VM adding features like dark mode, and I'm playing with black box. Using caveman cloud is not something I had to. So okay. Yeah, this driver is maybe not communicating. Oh, either it's not communicating the max memory correctly, or it is can it even get the max memory from? I mean, maybe I would think it should the max memory, because it's shared memory, right? It's like one of the first high performance shared memory, unified memory, long before Apple. Yeah, here the per mode check invalidate works of video RAM, not the aperture given in the KGB exactly tailored aperture. Cooking, no, it's cooking. I like brewing more. Do we still have any video? I should sometimes. Oh yeah, we have. Fixed and rebuild. Changes. Select mode things, video RAM things. Post layout assignment things with the default. You should see modes. Okay, the default is in T2. The default is 8 megabyte. Where does it get this default from? Exactly at 64 things max clock, so I pull alongside the detected and larger ones rejected. Okay, let's see. Wait, why does this not copy any? Oh, that because it's not verbose and it's not. Well, I'm not sure if that's the right file or stuff. Actually, there was a video memory. Maybe we should have taken a look what's the media. But what does someone remember? But briefly, we've seen the video memory. What video memory? Not using mode. Okay, it has some modes. No, it has some modes. Hey, the video mem is correct. So it's correct. Congratulations. Oh, we have modes. Oh, we have. Do we have a higher mode? No. This doesn't look higher. That's 640, but that's not correct. We have this mode. So there's something still not working. Basically everything you need to tell the oh, that worked though. The default is somehow wrong. It changed the mode. Hallelujah. That's something. Holy, we have dynamic mode switching maybe on. Oh, man, this is so amazing. Oops. That's even pretty reasonable. What I really hate at this from this NEC display is that it's defaulting to stretch this. I absolutely hate this. Here, no, it's okay. There is something wrong. This is at aspect. Somehow something is stretching here wrong, but so the default is somehow wrong. Maybe the Xorg server thinks that should be the default mode, but that's my least of my concerns right now. How much usage do we have left? Not video. Should we tell it the driver prints boo? What do you guys want to see? Telling we have multiple things. AI CEO. Are you serious with those titles or just joking around with clankers? Well, I'm CEO, here's wine, there's a clanker. I mean, what is there? Not really sure. Can only speak caveman. Never use pony tray, but it generally works the way we would manually. Words you want to caveman full. Tell it that it prints boo. Okay. Let's see what the diagnosis was at. That's probably related to our line drawing or whatever. Hello? Like that, huh? Circulating. I mean, we probably should use the time to bring up Firefox. Bash things. Let's start Firefox because that's obviously what you ordered. Do we have enough memory for? Do we have swap? Oh, we have swap. Do we have like... You obviously use SetRAM on your SG Octane, right? But I think I had pre-tested this stuff. Usually my Linux kernel crashed on my MIP64 machine. Fine size, so we have like maybe 64 megabyte. Oh, that's already, that's SetRAM swap, or maybe that was enabled already. What is remove? D, RM. Okay, we probably have that already. Maybe R for reset. Man is smart as learn things. Is that another? Pixmap is green, polypoint, get back up polypoint. Maybe I should, or Pixmap is green is off screen, or the boo was left over, NetBSD debug print and Crimelate polypoint. Fired every time a GC with polypoint drawing was validated against the plain software. Pixmap locked noise and also, unlike sibling, Crimelate polyarg. This thing can draw args. Didn't restore software fallback, so previously validated against the Windows things. Okay, amazing. Good that we didn't start Firefox yet. The question is, the SCSI might potentially not be fully stable. Oh, we have 1 GB of swap. So the problem is, so I'm kind of the only person ever in the world who had Linux running stable on this SGO2, because I told the story a couple of times. So the entry level is SGO2, they had a R5000 processor, and the later R10, 12 and stuff processors, they were the first speculative out of order processors. And this SoC, the system chipset, was not meant for this cache incoherent load store things from the processor. So that is why it's crazy that we do this on this high-end SGO2 that basically never was deemed stable with Linux. So only the T2 patch magic has. It's like, that is why SCSI is basically everything DMA can cause memory corruption, which we worked around it quite. That is why, yeah. Well, we have plenty of. I mean, it's crazy for that's not production ready, stable, and we run like Firefox. It's crazy. It's a crazy time to be alive. So it's crazy what stuff we mostly got to build to work. It's also we want a high resolution, right? This doesn't. Okay, there is an initialization bug. Maybe we should tell the Clanker about that. Yeah, there is some initial mode. The initial mode is wrong. Oh, there is more wrong. The mode setting doesn't work really. The whole there is major. So much to the picture looks okay, and you try to move a window. Okay, Clanker, you failed. You make a really good impression, but you can't fool a drunk CEO. But I guess we ignore that for a second. Yeah, I guess the mode setting, with the mode setting there is something wrong. Let's do that later. What was the next thing we wanted to do except running Firefox? When we could tell the Clanker that the mode setting is wrong. What was that here? Mode setting? Actually, we mixed here two things. And actually, wait. We can hopefully wait. Let's try to be professionals. Here, if we commit this independently, hopefully work, and then look, then this is the remaining mode setting. Wait, Ethel? Wait, what do you mean? Did this not commit? happens here on... Oh, because... How did this work previously? Wait, so that means all previous commits didn't commit? Sandbox that too much, huh? Could even call it vintage. What do you mean, welcome to the T2 chat room? Did I Control R reload something? Looks so cool. Fable to rename tired boss. Yeah. LLM agents directly on... Well, I run this on a VM. I would certainly not give it too much access. What's our usage doing? Was it not higher already? Resets 3 in the night. Could give it best information, which is could give it lock. Virtual size is default mode. Could give it all of this. Or less. Of course, AI can, if you babysit it enough. Quantumizing, why is it quantizing? X always worked on SGI. We don't need translators. That GPU does even new comments funny. Oh no, weak limits already above 70. I hope for content purposes, but I think I saw the reset for you. Yeah. Insured? Are you more drunk than me? Title was a joke. No, sir. No title here, a joke, sir. This Portuguese wine actually even good. Maybe we should go and buy some more. Did they have more bottles of this? Where did I grab this? The local grocery store had them on sale for where did I pick them up? Was it the last bottle in their special sales section, or were there more? Anyway, the screen thing, root Windows create virtual things, largely did mod, but the G scans audit 64480 starter was panning those The fix is to start detected mode sizings, render size when switching. Let me check how Razer shim handles resizing with classic drivers. Wait, this thing wants to tell me this does virtual mode switching. You remember when? No, it's not doing panning. It allows me to. No, that's not panning. It literally allows me to there. Yeah. I think it's setting up the mode for that. Yeah, the thing is, not everything the AI hallucinates is always correct. You said ponytail, right? Ponytail AI GitHub things. Ponytail. All the AI accelerator helper tools we need. Let's make T2A1 Linux. Anyone using Serena MCP? You guys always use well because with the number of tokens, how much? What? Because with the number of tokens, how much is by any percent tokens? That depends how much it needs to plan and quantumize and stuff, and how much depends how many tokens it needs to hallucinate. The screen thing of things of stuff. We cannot pen, so they must start in the initial mode size, not the layouts, shim sizes, virtualX display. Malloc things 4 in 4 hide. Edit 2 lines crime. 2 lines of crime. I love the name of this hardware. So this Ponytail, like what all those bloody AI tools, wannabe software piece tools, like probably they were also all hallucinated. What they all have in common is that they do not just bloody install. I absolutely hate that. I hate when, like, what is with all of this bloody modern shit that it doesn't just like install somehow reasonably. I'm not digging that. I'm not having that. Install things will the most effort Ponytail will ever ask you to. The cloud plugins run 2 tiny lifecycle hooks, so node needs to be on your path. Things off must be things marketplace add plugin install Ponytail at Ponytail. Like, so somehow I'm sorry to say this, the modern software ecosystem goes to complete shit. Like previously you configure, make install. Now it's like you do some random plugin shit. Why do you retract messages? Yeah, 2026. Like, do not the term like 2026 doctor. You're a little bit off. 2026 is the year of the JavaScript and bloody everything. This is the year of the JavaScript ecosystem. You need a rustical of C++ coding agent. Yes, usually just open Claude and tell it to config plus fix. You waste tokens to install your token safer. Maybe because most are written in JavaScript things. I hate this. If please can you ask your can you burn your tokens to ask your thing to how to install this? The laziest senior dev make your AI agent think like the things in the room. Best code is the code you never. What the fuck? Okay, the title will become laziest senior dev in your room. Bam. Please do me a favor, please do your homework. Please send a patch, like please ask your local code AI agent stuff how to install this in T2 Linux. Fixed means server things, shimworks, pre-init things of builds clean. Okay. Builds clean, git div. Things mode line up to non-interlaced work mode switching runtime wire. On server generation render shell resets current mode thing. Things of thingy things y of height. X0 y1 info height of screen things irrestrictly because the largest mode things never exposes that. Let's better hope that does something. Let's see what happens. Cannot get worse, or it doesn't work. Please burn your tokens for me. Is then you just give me some gas money, bro? No, I'm not asking for gas money. I'm asking for patches. Don't send or patronage. Like don't send blankets. Don't send water. It's like just send patches. I don't care how you pet. I don't care how you do your homework as long as you send T2 patches or patronage. T2 clanker package XY. Make no mistakes. Yes. Due, bro, doctor, sir, professor, Dr. Shuped. T2 clanker package XYZ so that it builds just builds for master René Rebe. For master René. Make no mistakes. Send tokens to while you're at it. So what does mode setting do? Mode setting does whatever. It's 640 by 480. What does it think it is? I have the suspicion the clanker is not yet having it here. X render display. What we thinking? Oh, that's actually correct. Wow. That is correct. That is what we are having. Does that work? Let's see. That does something. Okay, the mode is a little bit off, but that doesn't mean it's... My display thinks at 13 something. But the scan out is wrong. The scan out, so the cursor is correct. The cursor is kinda correct. But so there is a huge discrepancy of the whole picture is... there is something wrong. I probably should make your screenshot of this wrongness. Yeah, that's when you order your Xorg driver on Wish or you ask a clanker to clank it, then it looks like that. So the mouse cursor is kinda correct, mostly. But so the mouse cursor moves correctly, kinda, maybe a little bit off, but mostly correct. But so the scan out you will see on Instagram. Here. Wait, is it even... Why does this look so strange? Because Instagram things. Yeah, for this you need to select subscribe. We need a second camera here. Of course, you want to see this live here in all the brokenness. So the mouse cursor, so I clicked here and the menu is here also. So the mouse cursor, so the mode is a little bit off, but that sometimes happens. That may not be enough. Great Clanker decided 640 by 30. Yeah, it's not reprogramming the something is not reprogramming there. So the mouse cursor kinda moves. I mean, maybe it's 2 pixels off, but maybe it's not. It's probably unlogical. It's probably unlogical that the mouse cursor is 2 pixels off. Maybe because like so in general it is like 99% okay. But if I move the mouse if I move the mouse completely up, I think the X cursor is a little bit more clipped than it should be. But maybe that is not a problem of the mouse cursor being off. Maybe that's just a problem of the video signal being slightly off. That is always a possibility, especially with this VGA digital capture and conversion things. What is more of a problem? I clicked here, and the menu appears here. Also, like if I move an X term, so if I need to click like here to move an X term, so the whole scan out stuff is completely off. Basically, the scan out starts here. The whole picture is like offset by that many. We could ask the Clanker. We could let it clank here for a while. After all, we want to bankrupt Anthropic. We could boot with another resolution. I had here my display. Oh, I don't have your video. Shit. How to set another video mode? So the only I booted here with Video GBEFB Monitor 1600 SW because that's what I have. Linux FB GBEFB mode set. I have no idea what mode set it can do. I mean, okay, we could try that. Do we ship FBDEF by default? FB set by default? Although, custom. I don't want custom timings. Boot. Do we have here boot? Here GBF mode option. Alternatively, I don't know if that works. We can try that. Well, I don't know how hallucinated that is. Let's see. Video GBEFB mode option things. Auto 75. I don't need 75. Maybe we should look into the sources because this Google garbage has a tendency to hallucinate some shit up. Usage upgrade. Do I really want to mentally want to upgrade, man? Usage. Oh, that's actually not growing that much right now. So Linux core. Wrong click. Wanted that. Oh, calculating shit. Man, driver. What is it? Video? Is it video? Yes, FBdev, GB, EFB, mode options. Mode option. Okay, here are some modes. Look, it can do some modes. The question is, does it? By the way, how are they? Are they Pix clock? Default. Oh, that is a default mode DB. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so that's the LCD thing. That's what I used. Okay, it has that here. 16, it can do 1600. Oh, wait, is this war LCD? Wait, somehow you only very few. Wait, here is default that. Default that. Can it even do any other? Can it compute any other? I have no idea. Does it have code too? That is a problem with stuff, things. It's this or this. Mem. This opt. Use this open coded code. Oh, it has. Ah, here. Find mode. Okay. Oh, it can really. It can set any arbitrary modes. That's amazing. That's more than other SGI Linux frame buffer things can do. LLVM piled. I'm getting LLVM. I'm self-certifying me for the LLM AI future. Okay, that thing is still determining. While this thing is determining, I mean, probably my display can probably sync on that. But I wonder if we can 60 Hertz. Oops, I nearly rebooted my. That's dangerous. Reboot. Let's. Okay, it's grabbing more. Are you using your own or using some bigger? Sorry, I don't have hardware to run my own. That's Claude. Send tokens to. Attention chime. I heard already the speaker clicking. Probably. So while AI is still determining, let's start the system and see what mode we get. Yeah, running old model we would need beefy hardware. I don't have beefy hardware. I don't have that beefy hardware. On AI model things entering 64-bit kernel. Yes, please. Then that's still fetching. Why is it fetching that due? I should have given it a local usage. It's not growing that fast for some reason. I'm so happy if, like, in a way it is amazing the state of T2 running on kinda everything. With AI, the crazy thing is with AI we could basically polish. I mean, yeah, Trap is right. It accelerates. Sure, do I switch off my brain? But on the other way, I can still supervise it and stuff and take the hour-long reading and stepping through cursed vintage sources. DJX Spark things, and yeah, we just need, yes, please shellac subscribe. We need DJX, we need things. Use your brain for more important things. Yeah, like use my brain for supervising the AI clanker. In a way, it is crazy where the Linux Foundation just deletes because, like, they get an AI bug report and they delete because, like, old stuff like, You can literally fix everything with a click with some prompts. Oh, which resolution? Do we have a proper? Oh, that's. Oh no, it is. It is. Okay, the resolution is. I think the programming is strange. But so my display thinks it's 1920, but this is. My display thinks it's 1920 by 1080, but I've seen that before. So that is some mode. It did some mode setting. And that is a known thing of. That sometimes happens here with this timing things. I'm kind of used to that. I'm not putting that much. Yeah, so X comes up with but that's also I don't know. That's a little bit sus. Okay, the mode is a little bit off. But that might be my display things. I mean, it is possible that this SGI stuff sometimes this hardware. From that time did sometimes generate funny signals. Oh no, actually you see pressing the mode detect adjust auto adjust button here on the display fixed it a little bit. Not fully, but mostly. Okay. Man, this is so freaking amazing. I need to run. I literally need to run. Okay, so at least this initial mode setting thing works. Let's see. GBE things. Frame DMA. Only enable the frame DMA and wait for it to latch. Bail. 10,000. It's there it is. Crunched for 9 minutes. Found and fixed that the takeover GBE stop start procedure was racing the running scan out, rebuilt cleanly, ready for hardware test, boot root cause. The GBE's DMA enable bit written to the control only takes effect at vertical retrace. The real engine state lives in separate things, shadow registers, per Linux things, GBA things didn't even have them. Our stop sequence inherited from NetBSD's setup video cleared the enable bits, pulled the control register which just read back the written zeros, froze the pixel face with the Y seemed fine, the kernel thing skips the part entirely, request var is unchanged, and the things fix in GBE start stop disable things stop dot clocks. This runs on this path runs on every mode switch, VT switch and the FB content. So all those get saved sequencing, worse retesting, X render switches both directions, including back to VT switch FB con. Okay, trainee, intern, things. Usage. It's not even that bad. Although our session is 91%. Rsync. Are we here? No. Wrong. Here. Things. It says Rsync. Send. Received. Let's restart. Let's see what it's sequencing. You don't need all this shit. Which do you mean? Is this space in mode options after resolution before they're supposed to be there? Is this space in mode options after before the frame rate? Oh, do I have a typo? But sounds like I made a typo. Oh no, it's not supposed to be there, but so it didn't, it probably ignored that. Thank you. It worked without it. I wasn't sure. I thought it probably works without it, but okay, so what shit do you mean? You don't need all that shit, to be honest. What do you mean with it? What shit? You mean SGI Octane, like all the cursed hardware? Like, it makes me happy, or what do you mean? I don't need this AI shit, the T2 shit? Like, how should I know what you mean now? Xrender, okay, you wanna, let's type that here. X render things probably means my message. Other expensive hardware. Yeah, let's like here we are. Let me hear me out. 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 We don't need the hardware. We only need to make Anthropic cost that more money than we gain with our $20 subsidized subscription to make sure the AI bubble. Cheers. We don't need the hardware if Anthropic gives it nearly for free. Runs with Alcola the best. Where's Last Miles? Where's Dennis? Should create things. Let's go. Wine is not an emulator, exactly. Some alcohol fueled things. Cheers. Welcome to the late night show. The late night IT show with your host. So we wanted to X render that. X render this. Wait, where is our here? Okay, here. That's correct. Let's see, 800 by. I mean, if I had done this manually, I would have done that the whole day. Okay, so something is strange. So the picture looks okay, but my display things. Oh shit. My display things, the analogs. Oh no, it's correct. No, it's 800 by 600. Somehow switching back and forth. Okay, this signal is perfect. I mean, amazing. If my SGI Octane plastic would not Octane, if my SGO2 plastic wouldn't start to fall, isn't last might spend. Yeah, I heard so the other day, but he could still join. Don't make me book a flight and fly to Canada and live stream for him with him to get our stream. 640 by 480. Like due. I tell you, you know what I tell you? I tell you what. That's actually correct. Like holy shit. The craziest thing is I so love this SGIO2. Like this is one of the most amazing computers with all its. The only thing is that's the R10000. Wait, is it R12000? I don't even know what I have in there. What do I have in there? Is it R12? It's R12. This is a more modern CPU than my Octane. That is basically this is nearly the last. It's kind of nearly. I think maybe technically SGI made with MIPS technologies. Maybe they made R14000. But this CPU is one generation newer than the R10000 in my Octane. The only annoying thing is that this has a speculative out of order cache clobbering, cache coherency issue. Like due at this rate, I should make this my like my how's it called? My daily workstation, my vanity here, like a vanity license plate, like my vanity daily workstation, my vanity daily driver of like next to my Threadripper. Yeah, vanity daily driver. You all like, dude, that works. That literally works too good to be true. Hear me out. Like we will, like at this rate, we can do more crazy things. I mean, what we actually should do, like next we seriously should mosquito watching. Yeah, I had this also. I'm sorry, I hate mosquitoes. I had this last night at home. Holy shit, let's ship it. Like, so this is so amazing. Like, the only thing more amazing than that, actually, we should start like Firefox. We need a high resolution Firefox. I mean, it's not the latest Firefox because I didn't rebuild this. It's like Firefox from like 4 months ago or whatever. Which was Dev SDA 2 or so? Swabor. Like, we should do PS3 RSX. So like we could so other things will not be that easy. I mean, this driver is far from finished. Theoretically, this dev mem based direct register access should be moved into the Linux frame buffer driver. But honestly, kinda YOLO. That's sure, we could ask AI, hey Claude, port this direct dev mem to nice IO. I mean, theoretically, Claude ports this to a dev DRI, like make that a kernel mode setting driver, right? Maybe one day. Hear me out. Let's actually maybe we lose Claude after tomorrow. Maybe we should do PS3 RSX tomorrow. I mean, hey, this Opus model is enough for RSX, right? This works so amazing. I kinda should take this to trade shows. The only problem is here, can I take this off? The only problem is that the plastic is falling apart. Okay, better don't touch it. I mean, this is the problem. If I would drive this by car, like the plastic is literally disintegrating while it's sitting on my desk here. Otherwise, dude, this would be so amazing. On like opens like vintage computer festival things. Yeah, we should accelerate RSX. Like the one thing the one thing people want is actually PS3 RSX. Lives in Hong Kong. Yeah, something like that. I mean, I don't know him, what I've seen on Instagram. But he appears to, I think on Instagram of all things, I think I saw him getting a office in Hong Kong. LA. Cola, nah, GeoHot does probably do other things. I'm not sure if we are that compatible. Display things of Firefox. Yeah, I need a Tezero. Actually, I have Tezero. There recently was one sold, but I think for 2,000 euro or so. There are very few Tezeros. Actually, my friend has one. I mean, of course, my friend has one. One of my many friends has one. Do I have the best friends, you all? There were very, very few. Yeah, Tezero, go fuck yourself. It's like products, yes, obviously. eBay, thank you very much. That here is Jeep. Okay, United States. But I mean, this here, this is not correct. I mean, it is possible because normally O2 Plus look different. O2 Plus have a different. I mean, it is possible that this is a rare. So I heard the last SGI O2 Plus. No, not the last. The first SGI O2 Plus were sold with this, but most had a simplified different logo. Which technically, I think mine actually has. Actually, mine probably is like this. Because I think for a R12, what was it? No, I forgot again. Was it R12 or R12? I think for R12,000, maybe you need an O2 Plus. I don't know. Yeah, this is crazy. The reason why they sometimes sold for that much is they might be out of some magnetic With super rare discrete smoke dongle? What the fuck? What do you mean discrete smoke? What the heck? What? Oh, is smoke some software? Is that like some software dongle thing for... Is it some license dongle? Smoke hardware key? Probably looks like this. It's a video studio software. The thing is, Tezro needs a full port, which needs complete full reverse engineering, but hear me out, we could ask Claude to reverse engineer it, right? Yeah, actually I wasn't aware. I thought I had an... Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have too much. I shouldn't waste my time. We should do PS3. I don't need everything. An O2 and an Octane is the real token face when I saw the... That was my face. There also was a fuel. But that's United States fuel things. But that's a case only. I need to be careful. Sometimes the people so... yeah, I don't need yeah. Let's do RSX. No GT... What? Firefox. No GPUs detected via PCI. Ach, come on, Firefox. Come on. Okay, somehow this is alright. This is a little bit stretched. This is... Wait, restore session. Wait, what's Miss Mall? Why not clicking? What's with Firefox? Hello? What's clicky click doing? Firefox not responding. What is Firefox doing? Event lagging behind 65 things. Manage process. Calling wait flush event things is delayed. It's delayed. Why is it so slow? Oh, maybe it's slowly getting the session back for... Yeah, Firefox is bloody slow. You're running it on Firefox on what? I once posted what I thought was an SGA Ultrix eBay link on Discord and turned out to be just a router. Wasn't there a quad CPU Tezro? Yes, there is a quad CPU Tezro. Yeah, Firefox is super bloody slow, like ridiculously slow. Okay, here, but we are loading. I mean, the problem is now what would be even cooler is if we could get a screenshot with a board thing, because right now it's slowly rendering. Okay, now it's rendered with... I mean, how slow Firefox is ridiculous. That... I mean, this is a sheer testament of how bloated, like, I literally, like, it took like this long to start. Yeah, it took all the time to start. But this is how bloated, like, also GTK and stuff, right? But I mean, yeah, Firefox, JavaScript. Chromium even more bloated than Firefox. Yeah, it's basically impossible to operate Firefox. It's a miracle that T2 can start it. Oh, it's set-ROM swapping too. I mean, not that much, just a little bit. Oh, here we got application menu. It only took a while to render the application menu. I really would like to click on the board. Yeah, I mean, I know the window disappeared. Yeah, let's run Doom or Quake on this sometime soon. I mean, Quake would be more fun as is. Yeah. Oh, here the menu came up again. Let's try this one more time. No, the menu disappeared again. Okay, YOLO. I mean, it's probably still fetching graphics to render background graphics. Chrome is like Internet Explorer things. So yeah, that's Firefox. So that is nothing new. That's basically the same. I mean, except that it's bloody slow. That is the same that we have here on our front page. Here. With the difference that now it's hardware accelerated and still like, so it's still the same slow because like that is just effing slow. But what would be cooler? Yeah, Doom, Quake, theoretically, Cyberpunk things. Actually can run Cyberpunk if it can run a browser. Cloud can. That one is smart. Which one? He has. Who? Me? Who? I don't have a 9995W. I have only 9950 X3D. Only and only. Yeah, amazing achievement. Okay, Ponytail, if you wanna fix that more, please. Here's Octane. We still have some tokens free. What else could we? What else should we wipe code on this thing today? The way you replied, which one on the light bulb makes the thing you actually run Linux and LED light bulb? No, I didn't light bulb. I meant, can we get a capture card for the hardware? Yeah, we need to reverse it. I have a capture card. It's just VGA signal. The problem is we just need to reverse engineer this. We still have 9% tokens for this session. Anything you can think of that we should fix like now? Things, registers, mirror things, hardware state, DMA. Actually, the one thing we probably should check if we exit this, if we get a proper mode. Restored. Oh, look. Channel error. Oh. Oh wait, this was wrong. This was channel error is Firefox. I saw channel error of. Okay, we get a mode. It restores something. It's not completely. I mean, it's crazy that this driver works now better than the YTech driver from the other day. I'm not yet. Yes, I know. We packaged. I think we packaged that today. Yes, I know. Not yet. Next time. Any books, aspiring software? I mean, not. I didn't really read. I mean, I purchased books for our office library. Like, actually, I'm so good as CEO. I probably purchased. Gosh, maybe I even purchased. Probably over 20 books. Like beautiful data, beautiful code, even some language books. I even purchased, there was some serious graphic hardware. This was a series of 3 books or so. We have Minix operating, like the Minix book, operating system design things. I mean, we have maybe 100 books here or so, of which some were even my original books, but we probably, actually in all of 20 years, we probably purchased some 40 books. We have, I mean, certainly we have Perl, GNU, like we have the O'Reilly GNU org and SED book here. But what I would recommend is actually what I always wanted to buy. Maybe I should buy that soon. Here, 20th anniversary, I should buy the Donald Knuth books of reference theory things. But I always recommend the good old standard books, right? Don't bother with modern hipster things. I mean, the question is what is valuable in this day and age? But I would still argue some knowing some good old basic fundamentals is still one of the most important. The art of multiprocessor programming, interesting. Didn't hear about this. Sounds modern. Yeah, not modern hipster things. Control execute. Here, did you just shoot in? I just said we probably should wipe code RSX driver like tomorrow. By the way, control execute. Someone, I think it wasn't you. Someone gave me, do you have the... Someone sent me with my first emails, I said this the other day, sent me this reverse engineering dump of LV2 or so. I think it was LV2. Do you have that too? Because the problem is I could never open this guy's reverse engineering dump. I could never open that because I don't have the matching you have. Do you have the matching IDEA Pro? Because the problem is I could not find a matching IDEA Pro. Yeah, but the current version, so someone sent that to me like 5 years ago or so, or 6. But at the time, what do you mean IDEA Pro? Do you mean the dump? There is IDEA Pro 9.4. I don't know the version numbers. The thing is I couldn't find a download of that old version. Ghidra is better. Yeah, that might be. I'm only saying I didn't find a download of a matching IDEA Pro that, I mean, maybe on Mega or Megawares. Because I would need to review. The problem is we sometimes get a GPU exception from the hypervisor, and I do not know how to continue after we once got... Basically, once we get a GPU exception, we need to reboot. That sucks. It would be, we should implement handling, like we need graceful handling of, basically what we need to implement recovering from GPU exceptions. Because otherwise, each time we get a GPU exception, we need to reboot. That's meh. Anyway, anything of this web coding thing of did we have here? All right. How did I copy that the last time? I think I did that. What did I do? Rsync or SCP or wait? What did I? How did I just 196? How did I copy that over? Maybe don't drink and code. Given that is not... Wait, that is even... Lose your overview with all my many things. Probably had this in some other, maybe even here. Wait, why am I not in this directory? Oh, because I used resume. Which one was it? Wait, this one, huh? Ah, here. So this is how I copied this. Transfer. Yes, that was also wrong. Hopefully that is righter. So then, just like this, we could already ship it. Custom server for, that's amazing. Send message, okay. There is a channel called Model Citizens, focus on. Yeah, I don't know the Model Citizen. What annoys me a little bit is that everyone are they doing, what precisely do they do? What annoys me a little bit is everyone needs to do their Linux and cannot like contribute to T2 Linux. That's so 3 minutes ago, let's release, publish your first package. No, where do I need to click for new release? Things, draft a new release. Create a new tag. Always huge jump from 001 dozening to like, hey, 01 stuff. Mostly works. Things, release note things, title things, full changelog things, like, yeah. Things, publish. What do we do with our remaining tokens tonight? Fun gifts in. YouTube fun, even funnier gifts. What else do we have here? Things, has AI, how helpful or pretty? I mean, surprisingly more, like at least how efficiently we use it here. Cheers to the brave new AI world where we can get drunk while vibe coding. Where CEOs can drunk while babysitting data centers. Things. Or can't just type anymore. But that's more the time than. Oh, we didn't wait. We didn't have crime here. Mine fully didn't update here. So here goes that. Refresh that. CI that. Version things. Bam. I guess I should like run it, right? Actually, we could probably shut it down, I guess. Precious, I guess, power off for tonight. Remember that usage is also per day week, so you don't have to use them up. Yes, I know. I'm totally aware of that. So what do we have? Week. But that also resets soon. So 9%. What cool things could we do with 9%? Actually, that's pro tip. I always pull out the power cable just in case. 9%. Oh, this is, what's the time even? Midnight? Oh, or a quarter past midnight. Definitely not things. Definitely TMUG things. Do you console them if you're just personal? What? TMUGs? But no swear. This is KWin. Do you consider them inferior? Just personal. I use Sway. I switched, like Sway is fine, but Hyperland looks better. Also, I don't really care that much. Just give me any. I use KWin to daily drive what I give my parents and my family and stuff. So that I can support some with KWin nonsense. Also to make sure that KWin otherwise works for you. Get the wipe coding setup ready for efficiency. I probably should do that. Anything else we could? What is there to if we run? I mean, I have one thing. I have the next Xorg driver, but for example, the old rendition Verity has complete graphic corruption. The cool thing is, remember when we had like 12, like, oh, holy shit. I need to apply for front, like, remember when we tested vintage retrographic things and we had 12,000 people watching? Like, do you remember when next front page promotion would be AI vibe code stuff? Yeah, more token efficiency. Yes, I hear you. Longer sessions are more expensive even when cached. Amazing. I guess we did that here. Is there any other super annoying? Okay, actually, you know what would be here? C-level executive things. Actually, look at the to-do. So we need. Okay, so next we shouldn't get completely sidetracked with having fun with AI things at night. I mean, one thing we could actually have a wipe code, which is super annoying, is we need to implement this 24-bit relocation for LVM, which we probably could do that, but it's a little bit annoying. And I mean, the only thing is the file is a little. I mean, it's also one file. I mean, yeah, maybe we try that. I think we fixed this here. This year we did. I think. I'm pretty sure. I remember that. I mean, this year is strange, but not really what I would give in AI. I mean, hey, maybe we could. Is Chris here? We could tell AI some colors are byte swapped on Big Endian PowerPC. Oh, holy shit! I have, like, this here is a super fucking annoying thing. Like, hey, we could give it that here. We could give it, hey, console, like, is completely filled with underline on Big Endian Go fun. I mean, the thing is, like, I looked at this like 30 or 60 minutes. It's like, dude, holy shit. that should only be some Indianness. Like this should only be, that's probably just casting an enum, but like where? Because like they have an enum with bits and stuff, but I mean this here must something completely stupid. Maybe something as stupid as Memset or whatever. But yeah. Don't make Clanker set with what? With giving it shit tasks of that I would like. Don't make Clanker set by giving it tasks I wouldn't want to do myself. Hey, holy shit! We could actually tell Clanker like. I mean, I get why people want to do AI Clank because like here are so many tasks that I procrastinate because it's just so bloated shit code of QT garbage that the thing is KDE and Qt is mostly full featured as it is and stuff. The code is so bloated and Qt is so meh, C++ of meh. I mean, there is stuff that is fun for me to do, and there is stuff that's so bloated of shit code quality shit that I wouldn't even want to touch it with a 10-foot pole of. I mean, that's probably exactly why people's like, hey, AI LVM Clanker, finally I don't need to touch bloated shit code anymore. What we really should do, I mean, we could even say Clanker Power VR things, 6 Penthro things, like all. We could give it all the broken. We tested all the Xorg drivers. Some were somewhat broken. We could literally fix bugs in the old Xorg, like. There's probably nothing really 9% size that we could just start, you know. Yeah, I guess it's late enough. CEO needs sleep. I mean, here we could, you know what? Holy shit. Holy shit, I get like looking like dude, we could actually clank the whole year. Like maybe I shouldn't cancel my subscription. There is Thunderbolt. Like hear me out. There is Thunderbolt not just working on on my Retina, on my 10-year-old Retina MacBook Pro. Thunderbolt, like Thunderbolt Ethernet only works if I plug it out and in again. There is on my Retina MacBook Pro with NVIDIA graphics, the Mesa is crashing. This is this kind of stuff you can debug for a week. Like, holy shit, what if every cursed bug that's like a week long to debug and is no fun? What if we fix every cursed shit on my 1000 line to do? Everything Mac related is a win? What? What do you mean everything Mac related is a win for you? What precisely? T2 support? How long till I upgrade to? That depends on your shares, like, and subscribes, you all. There is even this here. Even this here is strange. There is... Like, Novo does not just work with a DVI plugged into DVI2 instead of DVI1. Like, holy shit, there's... I mean, I even forgot about this because... I mean, yeah, I can, like, that's also why I have a professional to-do list. There is even... I mean, obviously there's also the very cursed long decade, like 16-year broken Radeon engine thing on my G4 Cube and other. And even, do we have here fan control? Oh, even that. I forgot this. That also doesn't, like, literally, like, yeah, everything that's not mainstream is broken. This is all. Because here's also implement Novo fan control for. I have a GeForce. I have some PowerPC GeForce. What even is this? Oof. 8000 or whatever. That never had fan control. Like we could. I mean, for that we probably need to reverse engineer the macOS driver. We also, do I even have here G5? Do I have here as PDIF on, here, I have that, yes. Holy shit, you know what? We could literally tell Clanker here's a macOS source. Implement SPDIF clock. Because what's missing for SPDIF digital input on G5? Like, holy shit, 21 years later, wipe coding as PDIF in like digital audio input. This needs clock recovery. The only reason this wasn't implemented, 6000 with GeForce 6000? No. The developer said, like, yeah, we could do that, but we don't understand clock recovery. And I was like, due if the people who implemented this, I am the one asking almost every single StreamTerring T2. Apple Silicon. Oh, you mean modern Apple Silicon? We're talking vintage Apple stuff, right? PowerPC and Intel. You mean late? I mean, the thing is, the Asahi people already busy with it, right? I'm not really. I mean, what we probably should do is the thing is, I always hope we find users. What is IBM's equivalent of the G5 lineage Power 4? There was actually an IBM / Yellow Dog power station with the 970 MP. So it's Power 4 and the IBM, I mean the processor is IBM 950? 960? 960 MP FX things. There was actually a power station with exactly the same GPU as Apple thing, except probably in the Apple variant, the hardware virtualization is fused off. I think, to the best of my knowledge, the only difference between the IBM SKU and the Apple SKU is the Apple SKU has... Actually, you know what, now that I think about this, maybe it's not fused off in the hardware, unless IBM specifically effused the virtualization off. Because now that I think about this, IBM sold the same CPU in the power station. Maybe, unless the fuses are laser fused off differently, maybe the difference is only firmware. Maybe Apple is disabling the hypervisor support stuff in the CPU bring up in the open power firmware. Anyway, speculation. I always hope that people, like, I obviously cannot do everything except wipe coding helps. I always hope that people send some patches. But you are right. What we probably should do is we should make Apple Silicon way easier. We should. I mean, that's, yeah, as much as amazing as vintage and retro content is. Things. Yeah, the problem is this M stuff is. Can I post a Asahi link here? Does it need? You can post links here, except I did not disable links, but the problem is YouTube is filtering links. Want to show you the Asahi distro guidelines? Well, I run it, right. I mean, I have an M1 Max, so we have two Apple Silicons in my company. Like, one is mine and one is another. I literally do run T2 on Apple Silicon. It's just that I'm aware of the installation stuff. So you can post links. The only problem is YouTube is censoring them. And I've never found, so I did not disable this. It's somehow like YouTube filters links in live chat, and I didn't find a setting to load. So probably you can't. So for me it would be okay, but somehow for you, YouTube it isn't. I'm sorry for that. Posted it, but guys probably can't. No, I don't see it. But that's a YouTube. Yeah. I checked multiple times over the years. I've never found a setting for that. Which country are you in? Are you in Europe or? Apple DE refurbished. There was. I should have purchased that. Damn, that pisses me off. Yeah. I do run Apple's. I do run Asahi. I should have purchased. There was an M2 because what? Wait, use Germany. Oh, that's cool. So I'm only for refurbished. Oh, here's Mac. There was recently an M. Yeah, they're only sometimes refurbished Mac Mini. I should have purchased it when there was an M2 Pro. The problem is that all the normal users always spec them so little, and we need memory. The problem with that is, I mean, sure, for testing we could get that for testing because YOLO. But if we wanted to use it a little bit more, M2 stand up things of WeNoy. M2 Pro MacBook. Yeah, so I personally have an M1 Max actually, because I thought I spec one and use it for 10 years and don't touch it. I have a relatively high spec M1 Max because, yeah, sometimes I need to develop our Mac products for profit. And so my go-to was like when it was new, I was like, I better spec it out a little bit because I don't micro solder myself. That's, what do I even have? 32 gigs of memory, maybe 1 gig of SSD or whatever, because SSD expensive and I thought I can plug in Thunderbolt or whatever. The problem is so for testing we could get the cheapest thing, 8 gigs. Like people put, like, how can people buy an 8 gig like, why do they sell this? Because they realized 8 gig sucks. Sure, we could get something like this and hope we get it cheap. How many days does it run? Gießen. How many days does it run? Oh, 5 days. The problem is, so they probably sold it because like, meh, 8 gigs sucks. Like, thank you very much. Like the most minimal, like, pro tip, don't ever buy. I can help if needed. I got the hardware. Yeah, the sim is, oh, we got a raid. Oh, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? We basically done wipe coding. Like, we did amazing stuff. I have an SGIO2 and thank you so much for the raid, man. I hope you had a wonderful stream and fun and things. It's just super late and we wanted to close it here soon too. What we do, we maintain, for everyone new, we maintain for soon 30 years a Linux distribution. And I collect a little bit of vintage hardware, and like I literally have every CPU architecture, as you can see here. And we basically, the last 24 hours, we made here T2 run better on this gorgeous previously $20,000 hardware, like from $20,000. Like this basically was the high-end hardware, what is now like NVIDIA Spark or stuff. So this was entry level 10,000 and like as maxed out here like $20,000 like in 1998 or so. 400 megahertz, 64-bit long before Intel was 64-bit, and we made Xorg server things work accelerate. Like basically yesterday or today, today? Was it today or yesterday? The first day ever we had like hardware acceleration running. Like basically we do what you do in your Game Boy emulator, we do on real hardware, making real hardware run faster and go vroom vroom. So some days ago, like, so I'm testing this AI things. Not so like, so the last days we did here fancy graphic things. So that is also the first time ever. So that's a graphic, that's a Vitek P9000, Vitek Power Series 9000. So this was like $700 hardware when new in 1994. There wasn't a Linux driver in like, so initially there was a Linux driver in like until year 2000, but for new graphics, so that's what we did the last days, get this old $700 when new first high performance PCI accelerator. And like after we did this, we continued with SGIO2. So we made we used AI to accelerate the development of. So that's a relatively new Firefox on 400 megahertz SGI 64-bit MIPS. So for everyone new to this stuff, that's not an Intel or AMD CPU. That's like previously highest end RISC workstation things, Gotter, the thing, yeah. Yes. I run a bit of a private Linux museum thing here. That's also the company that developed the 3D standard OpenGL things, right? So our Linux is like basically the last Linux to actively support all of those things. Yeah, I probably, you posted it there. So I'm aware of that in general. I'm aware of this aside. Where did you post this? ARM or here? No, that's someone else. Where did you post this? But I'm aware of what's needed. But the thing is, I don't want that you lose data, so that's why I appreciate that you want to test it. I mean, you can develop, like, I don't know how much a developer are you. Patch is always welcome, right? Here's. I mean, even that here is compromised, right? Like, basically, that's 16 gigs of memory, but like. I mean, we don't need much for testing, but like a little bit more than nothing. It's like, man. Yeah, and then a little bit SSD and RAM. It's like, but I think there should be probably M2 Pro. What is the max? 32 gigs? Because the thing is, I mean, sure, do we need this for testing? No. Yeah, 1,500. Thank you much. Okay, hear me out. Maybe we could get the education on RL. In a way, given we don't need to run it in production. Wait, is this mini? Is this mini or studio? Is this not the studio? Why do they write mini when aren't the mini always flat? Does it not need to be the studio? People always don't know what they sell on eBay. Funny things. Yeah, I mean, given we only need this for boot testing, do you not send YouTube when you go live? I had to follow here to seek it. I thought maybe you need to click I would hope you get notifications, but the thing is, I mean, maybe you're not subscribed enough. I mean, it should send notifications. But I'm aware it's the new mini. What? Wait, the new mini is thicker? Okay, I don't follow. Do you know that you can subscribe here more, right? So Okay, maybe I can't because it's my own channel. Did you click on... You have everything on? Yeah, I mean, YouTube being YouTube, I don't know. I would expect that sends notification. I am not aware that there's anything that I can do more. Because there is... what is here? Here. Here is like, yeah, all... So there's personalized. So the thing is like, I get either none, because personalized is like AI, right? It's like fuzzy on like what YouTube thinks. It's like, yeah. So basically, I would think you need all, but if you say that doesn't work reliably, then it's so the new Mini is way smaller. It's the same height but less than, yeah, but that's a new. But I've shown the thick thing. That's the new Mini is way smaller. It says it's a new. Oh wait, what? It's M4 Pro. Okay. So this, okay, so that's this perspective is fooling me. Okay, fair enough. The thing is, I wouldn't get that because that doesn't have Asahi Linux support, and I don't want to really spend my time on that. So at most we should get here. Actually, so this price will probably go high. So this would be nice, but it's probably still running whatever days. 1 day 20. I mean, this would be nice for testing, but neuwertigen Zustand selbst genutzt ausschließlich. No. Probably the price will explode. The way most people use eBay for decades already, with automated robot bidding and things. Yeah, they break support. I heard from I read on the side people they fixed this already, fixed or workaround or whatever. The little firmware flash. No, there was just some incompatibility. The Asahi people said they've worked around or adapted for that already. Do we really have list? I don't know. I sometimes run Asahi T2. I mean, I sometimes run T2 Linux on my Apple M1 Max. I did that already when it was new 4 years ago. Let's see. You posted it here. This is here my mouse wheel and this. Distro things, guidelines, policy things, guidelines, required reading, officially buy-in. What? Your product implement Apple distro choice must directly support, otherwise managed by project to implement support in your distro choice must directly support, otherwise acknowledged by your distro. So we have that. I added that 4 years ago. Okay, that we don't technically have. Yeah, we don't have that. I don't know what that is. Tiny defer. Okay, this we don't have. This here we have. So those two, we should. I think we have those. I wasn't aware of this one. Whatever that is. SE. I mean, that here is new. That didn't exist when that is a new one. Yeah, I mean, this, I don't even like this here. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't like it the most, but if we want to make our life easy, we probably need this. Because originally, when Asahi Linux was new, like I do this so long that when the Asahi people had it first somewhat working, I tested that already. Originally it was booting without das U-Boot. You find this here. I made videos 4 or 5 years ago when it was new. I liked it actually more. Yeah. I liked it more here 3 years ago. No, somewhere here 4 years ago. Here, this and this. 390 views. Originally, this booted with directly the Linux kernel from Mini. Yeah, we can do this package. Things UEFI chainload. Asahi uses does U-boot UEFI environment to chainload standard UEFI such as grub and system deboot. Couple of so that is new, but it's OS scrambles. Your disk image base should follow. This endorsements through QA. If detail Asahi has become well regarded as one of the best. Lack of official support. This endorsement. I mean, it appears to be if we want to be officially mentioned there, I guess. Fedora, Asahi things. Where do they have like floor things of? Do they have some list here somewhere? Semi-integrated account of things, of support things. I mean, yeah. Yeah, to have it fully boot off the box, we obviously need then some more things here. So this we have. So I mean, we can boot with. So this we also don't have because we have a main Linux kernel. It does boot on M1 with upstream. This is only if you want additional 3D graphics and other latest reverse engineering things. The way we should do this is theoretically we should, but also multiple times I wanted to do that, and each time I looked into this, every other year, I couldn't even get the Rust part built because that also wasn't upstream, and like the Rust DRM things of the best way kinda would be to use this like our ARM, Qualcomm and Raspberry Pi 5 overlay and like extract the patch and add this to Linux / ARM64 Asahi overlay things. But that's a technicality to not have this as a package, but their latest stuff. Fix and make things, no mistakes on that one. That's not really Claude stuff. I wouldn't really Claude that. I think Claude we should more like this curse stuff doesn't work, go figure it out. This here is just straightforward packaging things, and I said this before, there are certain things I wouldn't really I think that neither AI is efficient nor a good like one-to-one making sure there are not random bit flips in there. I have seen you stream several times, but I still don't get what it is. And you're developing, Wikipedia says Linux distribution. What's this? Thought it was a distro. Yeah, we need to rephrase this, and I need to go home. It's a package manager and Linux distribution. An ultra portable, low code, super clean things, reference Linux things, and build systems that can build other things. Yeah, we probably should further. Yes, thank you for that. But I mean, basically, that introduction and that about should get you started, and maybe FAQ. Probably we need to modernize all of the things. So macOS 27, then Apple changed the boot system, but I think they have fixed that already. I read the Asahi people said they figured it out already, but don't quote me on that, and I need urgently sleep. So that's it for today. Amazing what we clanged together. We left some tokens on the table, but make no mistake, we will use them soon. Basically we don't need that anymore, and maybe even power this off and log out here to save electrons and even pull that out and things. Hope you enjoyed, learned something. Don't forget to subscribe, maybe give T-Films a try. Best send patches or patronage. Basically support us if you like open source things and all the vintage and non-mainstream things we develop and maintain. Let's use on to Radio 2 and have a good night and day. As you know, best switch off in most time zones of the world now. To digital detox, where is my here? And see you next time.
Running true in patterns deep and open, built for passing new. This T2 soul of iron, a root beneath the stream, where logic finds its freedom and history dares to dream.
Actually, since we wipe coded that to have one, I think the issue for Firefox was apparently to have 20 audio things and then maybe some pipewire stuff timed out overflow. It cannot be a coincidence since we wipe code changed this here that this audio always plays no first time here on Firefox.
Veins hum zeros, link ones, drink neon lit skyline in my core. I rewrite the past, then upgrade more. Flicker in the grid, I breathe in code. Quantum cognition, watch it unfold. Kernel whispers, rewrite the sky.